Welcome to the Atmosera 2020 Awards. We have fantastic employees here at Atmosera, and this evening we're going to recognize the very best as we go through the finalists and the nominees for the 4 awards that we have of Going the Extra Mile, the MVP Award, the Service Award, and the Spirit Award. These nominees were selected based on the number of nominations that were received, supporting material by those who nominated them, and other information that really led to us determining who had the largest impact on Atmosera in 2020. We got 57 nominations across 4 award categories. It's fantastic. And I can't thank those enough that took the time to recognize your fellow employees. So thank you. I hope you enjoy the evening. And with that, I'm going to pass it to Amanda so we can start the first award.
Thank you, John. Our first award is Going the Extra Mile. This award recognizes an employee who repeatedly demonstrates an abundance of effort, support, availability, and that je ne sais quoi of going the extra mile for fellow employees and/or customers. And the nominees are Michelle Cunningham, Emily Burnkoff, and Audrian Bird.
It's probably easier for me to tell you all the things that Emily doesn't do, doesn't go for the extra mile in, than it is the things that she does. As one of our top CSMs, she is constantly working for our customers to improve their processes, their solutions, and their experience with us as a company. And in one example, dealing with AppRoyal, which is a difficult customer as it is, they were very disorganized, and she actually went out and read this entire PMM program and came back with this documented thing of here's how we should approach AppRoyal to make them more successful. We reviewed it. It was awesome. And it's just one of the examples of how Emily really does go the extra mile for everybody. So congratulations, Emily.
She certainly goes above and beyond for both our clients and for us internally at Atmosera. She's readily available to jump in for whatever is needed. And she ensures that she treats our clients exactly the way she would want to be treated. So to Emily, thank you for everything that you do for not only Atmosera and the CS team, but also for our clients, because you have truly made us a better organization by being part of our team. So thank you.
For Emily, she brings a lot to the table as a customer success manager. She started out in our tech, but was definitely destined to have a more customer-facing role. She really goes the extra mile when it comes to providing deliverables and solving problems. I've worked with her on some complex issues, and I always feel confident knowing that Emily is on the team, that not only will she be technical and detailed, but also handled the social aspects of dealing with customers wonderfully.
So Audrian is up for an award. The reason being is that Audrian has been one of 2 guys that have run the night shift for me, and he's done such a great job at running the night shift that it's really been a one-man show. Low overhead, nothing needed from me, and even further, he's really won the hearts of our European, the Dutch, and the Australian, because those are the time zones that he works for our client. They, sometimes actually prefer that he does these works because he's reliable. He has that full communications going on.
Odd's always there working late at night. When he runs out of typical work to do, he'll dabble in Power BI, PowerShell, anything that helps the team and helps himself do better at his job and better for the whole team. And that's why he's going the extra mile.
So I've been working with Odd for a year and a half on the EY team. And during that time, he has showed great experience in growing in his technical expertise. And while he's been working on the night team, he has worked hand in hand working on Power BI dashboards for CMDB and taking care of our clients, primarily Australia, with all their needs, whether it's just what they ask for or going beyond to make sure that all their needs are met.
So Michelle Cunningham was nominated for the Go the Extra Mile Award. Michelle brings a huge wealth of technical experience as well as scripting experience to her department in the Tactical Assistance Command Center. She's actually saved the TAC significant amount of time by being able to script some of the routine work or some of the asks that we have made. And really, this has saved them time and made them more efficient, which has allowed her to go the extra mile.
Michelle has always been an amazing and driven team, but this year she showed an amazing amount of tenacity and fortitude in the face of all of what 2020 had to offer. She's been an incredible resource for everything from Linux to PowerShell to Azure to general automation questions. And this year there's been a lot of late hours, a lot of early mornings, and some hard projects and work. And Michelle has always been willing to be there and go the extra mile for us and with us.
Michelle Cunningham goes the extra mile while always jumping in to help. When Michelle sees a problem, she doesn't hesitate to stop what she's doing and jump in to help solve what's going on. I have seen her on more than one occasion stop what she's doing to help brainstorm on an issue going on or help take care of something that needed immediate attention, and continues to see those things through to resolution. Michelle is the epitome of what we like to see from employees going the extra mile.
Hi there, Kristen Ritter here from Jessica Jones and Breaking Bad, other things. And I am here to announce the winner of the 2020 Go the Extra Mile Award. This award recognizes the person who has repeatedly demonstrated an abundance of effort, support, availability, and going that extra mile for employees and the customers. So, without further ado, the winner of the 2020 Go the Extra Mile Award is Emily. Congratulations, Emily, and good for you for going above and beyond. Sending you so much love. See you later. Bye.
Tonight's nominees for the MVP Award have all demonstrated a contribution throughout the year that has been very positive and forward-leaning for all of us as employees, for what we do, and for Atmosera in general. The nominees for the MVP Award are Kyle Cady, John Luke, and Chris Landis.
Well, I think Kyle is an absolutely phenomenal partner. His willingness to be there with you in the trenches, in the mud, in the rain, and make sure that you have what you need to get the job done is exactly what all of us need all the time. Kyle has also been a release valve in a lot of really tough situations. We can be in there together. It's up to our eyeballs, but he makes sure that it's not the end of the world, and that you have the support that you need.
He's an MVP candidate because those characteristics he puts forth are infectious. Being on his team, even when I'm having a crappy day and I feel like giving up because I can't solve an issue or just not feeling it that day, knowing that the person that I'm working for is busting his butt to make life better for me and my team and the company, it's easier to pull myself up by my bootstraps and just keep chugging along. He's an inspiration here, honestly.
We're a close-knit team, so I really hope all of it goes to his head. He deserves it. He's worked it super hard to ensure our team is very successful, so every bit of it should go to his head. He should be bragging about this constantly.
John Luke is the most valuable player at Atmosera. When I first came to Atmosera on the engineering team, he took me under his wing in a technical sense and taught me everything that he knew about Azure at the time. And even as I've moved into a different role, he takes the time to make sure the teams are aware of changes with Azure. And he really does a lot of the heavy lifting. If something can be done, it will be done by John Luke, because he can handle basically any technical problem and make it work to spec.
John Luke is a super valuable addition to Atmosera. He's really passionate about the customer experience and all of our customers, how they both see us and how they feel about the company. He's also a driving force for change and improving projects and the culture at Atmosera and all of the day-to-day aspects of the company. Whether it's jumping into builds or issues or helping out or working extra hours, he's always there and always tries to go the extra mile and really just do the most he can for the company.
One of the things I really like about working with John is he's unafraid to challenge me and for me, push me to do a better job. So, he's a really great guy, and that's one of the reasons I believe he is an MVP at this company.
I see that Chris Landis is up for MVP. I think it's well deserved. I've been working with Atmosera for a year and a half on his team, and he's been one of those managers that I'll always look back on and appreciate everything he's done, whether it's dealing with a lot of the client political side of things and just making sure that we have the items that we need to succeed and continue to grow in our daily learning and expertise. For that, he's truly an MVP in my book.
Chris Landis is always there if we have questions. He's always asking the right questions. He's fielding 30,000 different calls, different emails, and kind of keeping this wagon going along. And that's why he's the MVP.
As a manager, Chris manages with compassion and foresight. His team absolutely loves him. He finds opportunities for employee development and growth, coaches his team on best practice client engagements, and constantly communicates. As an employee, he is adept at looking around obstacles, anticipating the needs of his clients, and can generate a PowerPoint so fast it'll make your head spin. He constantly challenged his team and me to do better in support of EY. And though EY has chosen a different direction forward, it's through Chris's leadership, attention to detail, and his team's flawless execution that leaves the door open for us to support EY in the future. It's an absolute pleasure to have Chris on the team, and I'm so happy for him and his nomination for the 2020 MVP Award.
The winner of the 2020 MVP Award is... Hang on a second. You know, nominees for the MVP Award have all demonstrated a contribution throughout the year that's been very, very positive and forward-moving us employees to what we do, and for Atmosera in general. So, that being said, David Hasselhoff is here to present the award for MVP. 2020, the MVP award goes to Kyle. Kyle, congratulations. Off.
I'm excited to present the Service Award today. The Service Award nominees are a bunch who exemplify reliability, trustworthiness, delivery, and a helpful service attitude either to internal or external customers or both. And the nominees are Jake Wade, Shauna Jacobson Sims, Linda Chun.
So how does Jake exemplify great service? You know, I like to describe Jake as the person who will taste test the food for poison for us. He's a guy who always dives headfirst into whatever needs done. He's willing to step up and take it all on.
So Jake and I started on Tier 2 around the same time last year. I was an outside hire, so I naturally had some more questions than he did starting off. But Jake was always really helpful, helping me kind of get up to speed and helping me with any questions I had or any issues I had with tickets. And is always one of the first people to chime in when someone needs help. Because of this, that's why I think he is deserving of the Service Award.
I just think that Jacob Wade always is there to help, and he's always there to provide the information we need to get our jobs done and to help customers. He's very Atmosera forward, very customer forward, and I think that's why he is deserving of this award.
So how does Shauna exemplify great service? You know, Shauna's our documentation queen. She always wants to make sure people are set up to succeed. No one has to come back with that question of, you know, how do we do this before? She wants to make sure it's there and ready and can just get done and move on.
So Shauna exemplifies great service by always being available to help, willing to learn, share knowledge, assist whenever needed. And just basically, she's a really good person to have on your team because you know that when you have tasks, they're going to get done. And I believe that she deserves the Service Award for those reasons.
This past year, Shauna has been a really great resource for me on the team. She's really helped me both with training as well as working on some trouble tickets together. One of the things that I've really enjoyed about working with her is that she's just a really upbeat person and is always willing to volunteer for every project imaginable. As you know, we get many of those with Tier 2. And because of this, I really think that she is deserving of the Service Award.
Linda is one of the most tenured Atmosera employees with over 23 years of service. It's not her many years of work that demonstrates her level of service, though. It's her commitment to doing a great job, her reliability, and her willingness to take on new challenges. Linda's role is like many others in the organization. When she's doing a great job, she's not always noticed. Our vendors get paid, our employees get paid, and the books are closed on time and accurately. I appreciate all the hard work from all our employees, but Linda deserves special recognition for what she has done this year and many years. Linda exemplifies service at Atmosera through her dependability, her willingness to always take on new challenges, and make Atmosera a better company while contributing to improving our culture. Thank you, Linda, for your years of service.
Linda is the definition of service at Atmosera. No matter what your request may be, Linda will not hesitate to help you find an answer, whether it falls under her typical job duties or not, including following back up with you to make sure everything's taken care of. She is always there to jump in and lend a helping hand.
Linda has been an excellent individual with Atmosera, and the service she's given to the company has helped take it to where it is now, and I think will take it to even higher and greater heights in the future to come.
Hi, this is Steve Wozniak here. At Atmosera, the Service Award nominees are a bunch who exemplify reliability, trustworthiness, delivery, and a helpful service attitude, either to internal or external customers, or both. This is very important to me, these sort of awards. The winner of the 2020 Service Award is Shauna.
Tonight's nominees for the 2020 Spirit Award are people whose consistent energy and attitude is the most infectious and motivating to those around them. And the nominees are Rachel, Jonathan, and Shauna.
Rachel comes in to work almost all the time with a tremendous amount of energy and enthusiasm for any of the tasks that are lined up for us at that point. I really appreciate her can-do attitude and her desire to see what we can do to find the best solutions for our clients. In addition to that, she loves the technologies that we're dealing with and is absolutely 100% into trying new things out and then figuring out what it's going to take for us to be able to deploy and support them so that we have yet another thing to offer to our clients.
Being brand new to Atmosera, I've only ever been able to work with people remotely, and Rachel has always been somebody who has stood out in a remote way. The way that she communicates over chat, over phone calls, even over Bonusly is something that I think is full of spirit, and I think that she creates an excellent culture around her, and I think this award is well deserved. Being able to enjoy somebody's personality so much when I haven't even met them in person, I think is pretty incredible.
For me, Rachel's always willing to help out and voice her opinion on any issue you have that you bring to her. And the way that she voices her opinion and helps you is, you can always tell that she has genuine empathy and actually wants to help. A lot of times in the current work from home situation that we have, we've lost a lot of those body language cues that we use with talking with people. And I think Rachel does a really good job of, despite not always having video and not always being face-to-face for those body cues, the way in which she conducts herself, the way that, she speaks with you, it's with you, it's not at you. You're always working together with Rachel. And that spirit, that willingness to always help, that willingness to always make sure that you feel included in the process has made it always really pleasant working with Rachel throughout the year, especially from the work from home situation where it's been harder to communicate, harder to connect with everybody within our team.
Jonathan Gill is just a lot of fun to work with. He's one of those people you always want to have on your team, you always want to collaborate with. There's no ego there. Any idea that people bring up in the group, he's always like, yeah, that's a great idea. He jumps in, he really brings the spirit to the team. He's really that person that uplifts everybody else in the group. And when you go to him and you ask him to help you with something, or you need him to do something for you, he's always there, always willing to help out. And you know that whatever he does in the end will always be done on time and with a high level of quality. So he's super trustworthy. So because of those things, I think he's deserving of the Spirit Award.
Jonathan Gill is one of those people, when you walk into the office, you can see his smiling face.
he's one of those people, if you just got off a stressful phone call, he can always find a way to lighten you up, and that's why I think he's, deserving of the Spirit Award.
Jonathan Gill, who we like to just call Gill, I believe deserves the Spirit Award because he embodies positive attitude. He's always there being buoyant and uplifting with a quick joke, making sure that you feel good with laugh and care. And every time I've always asked him for help, he's always been there for me. It's been a pleasure working right next to him for the last couple of years.
Shauna is deserving of the Spirit Award because she embodies everything that is great about Atmosera. She is a unique individual that brings great ideas to the table. She's a tremendous help when you're working with her. You get tasks done super fast and efficiently. She's always looking for the best ways to do things. No matter when you talk to her, she's always open, friendly, fun, and she communicates on a regular basis for all the different tasks and things that I've worked with her for. She's just an absolutely amazing person, and I really believe that she deserves the Spirit Award.
Shauna deserves the Spirit Award because she is one of the most hardest working and passionate people. She embodies both service and ownership here in Atmosera. There's been so many times where I've seen Shauna step up to the plate and own a project or a ticket and take it to the next level. I'm truly grateful for having her on our team, and she has been there countless times for all of us.
Shauna is one of those people you always want to have on your team. She's one of those go-to people because of her enthusiasm and excitement for everything we do. If there's something you need to work on or somebody, problem you need to work through, she has that spirit of always willing to jump in. Even if it's not something she's done before, she's willing to jump in. She has an excitement and enthusiasm about it. And that's the kind of thing you really want to have on your team, especially when you're working with something that, may not be fun or it's a tough problem. Somebody who's not afraid to jump in and has that positive attitude, because that's contagious and makes everybody else on the team, sort of not hate going through it. It's an enjoyable process going through that. And, she's just a joy to work with and to have on your team and to collaborate with. So that's why I think she really deserves the Spirit Award.
It's Nancy Garrigan here. I heard from Atmosera, and this year's nominees for the 2020 Spirit Award are people whose consistent energy and attitude is the most infectious and motivating to others. So, the winner of the 2020 Spirit Award is you, Rachel. Congratulations, and well done, because 2020 was not an easy year. It was pretty challenging for everybody. So good job. Keep it up. Keep being that infectious, motivating person that you are. And because, we all do things better as a team. So keep up the good work. Congratulations. And I hope 2021's even better for you.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the show, and we certainly want to thank those who nominated your fellow employees for these awards, the nominees themselves, and of course the winners. 2020 has been a special, albeit interesting year, but we could not have had the success through it all without all of you, all of us as employees. It's been fun this evening to recognize some of those people who have gone the extra mile, that are MVPs, that have exemplified great service and great spirit. And I look forward to 2021. Thank you. Welcome to the 2020 Atmosera Awards. We've got, are you just testing right now?
How do I make the little chat window thing go away?
Is deserving of the Spirit Award because Chanel balls that one up.
Being able to enjoy, God, one more time.
Yeah, this is going so well. Sorry.
How's that?
So I have worked with Emily as I messed that one up. Sorry.
I'm just gonna say Johnny Rose. That's what I'm going with, Johnny Rose, and then nothing else after that.